We are here today with Dr. Robert Camanzuli of Camanzuli Dental Excellence discussing the core values of the practice that they live by on an ongoing basis. And I was particularly struck by the acronym that was created by your core values, Dr. Robert. So maybe you can share a little bit about the core values. I'll let you walk through them one at a time and how you came up with it because the acronym is fantastic in and of itself. So I'll let you explain it to everybody, please.
Well, yeah. So we have a Kalamazoo crest of core values, and the crest is a literal crest, and I'll share it with you. And what we did was when we were coming up with what our core values were, we were coming up with the words, and we were having trouble finding the fifth one. All of a sudden, we're like, wait a minute, this is already spelling out part of a word. All we need to add is S for service, and we have the word crest.
That's
So
fantastic.
it was a nice little accident. So yeah, we've developed that set of core values, and it really helps us live our mission and deliver our mission.
If you wouldn't mind, pull that diagram back up again and walk us through, if you wouldn't mind, because CREST stands for cheerfulness, respect, excellence, service, and teamwork. Would you mind just kind of telling us a little bit about what each of those means for you, your team, and what you demand when it comes to taking care of patients, working, caring for each other, all of the above?
Correct. Right. Uh, well, we live by this mission, and what we decided to do, and what I decided to do, is to deliver personalized, comfortable dentistry and to create healthy, confident smiles for my patients. And by this set of core values, every decision that we make in the interaction with a patient for the business or interacting with team members, if we run it through this filter of our core values, it'll help us guide to the decision or behavior that's right or that's in line with the values, right? Um, is is what we're doing is it are we being cheerful? Are we respecting one another? Are we being excellent? Are we providing service? Are we working together as a team? Um, and I can go into detail if you want about each one.
Well, I'd like to, if you wouldn't mind, take it the detail to the point of what I love about because you happen to share with all of the detail with me. I love the fact that under each core value, you have both the do's and the don'ts. What does that mean to be cheerful? It means a certain thing you do and a certain thing you don't. And I wouldn't mind if you touch on a little bit on each one of those because that it really brings some life to the core value more than just a word. If you wouldn't mind taking a bit of time with each one, that would be great.
Absolutely, I'd be happy to. You know, some of it's you're right because we need as humans it's our behavior to, well, what are the rules, what are we doing here? So by having those do's and don'ts, it really helps set the lanes of that what you should be traveling in and what you should be doing. So one of the do's, an example of a cheerfulness, is greeting staff members and patience with a smile every day. Coming in with a positive attitude, finding and celebrating commonalities amongst each other. Don't would be blaming or negativity or treating patients as a number and not a person.
I just think that's fantastic. I
Yeah.
gotta say, man, it's just so great that you literally are training your team. Hey, come in with a positive attitude, smile, and we're not going to do the blame game. We're not going to be negative around here, and we're not going to treat anybody as if they're not a human being that's worthy of the second one, which is respect.
Correct. Right. Respect, the signs of respect, behaviors that are in line with respect, being on time and make sure we get patients to the chair on time, actively listening, treating everyone as your equal, uh, accepting people and things for what they are, and respecting differences in other people's beliefs and values. And what we don't do is we don't talk about patients. We talk to patients, right? I don't, that's not respectful, right? We don't dismiss concerns. We don't invalidate other people's beliefs or values. And we don't negatively speak about other people.
Hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I love is that it naturally, that having that respect naturally leads directly into your third core value of excellence. Talk to us about that, please.
Right. You know, being excellent, first of all, for me, I had to really define the definition of excellence because as a perfectionist, excellence is not perfection. Uh, Excellence is being the best and doing the best that you can do, constantly looking to pursue that continuous and never ending improvement, doing the right thing for the patient at the right time, every time, staying focused, sticking to the agenda, looking for even the smallest behaviors that seem inconsequential. Are we doing that the best we can? Don't. Apathy. That's not excellent, right? Doing a rushed bare minimum job, accepting good enough when you know there is a way to do it better.
Yeah,
Uh, those are
I love
yeah.
that's just fantastic. I mean, the way that you're making that come alive for people just gives it so much value and naturally leads into what you do, which is service and your core value number four. So talk to us a little bit about that, please.
Right. I mean, what we do, I mean, this is a people's business, right? Dentistry, we help people and we do it with the help of other people. And so do for others first, speaking firmly but friendly when the time is right, explaining procedures and why they are necessary, taking the time to really educate and help the patient know that they are in charge and have a choice. Taking on all tasks, even though if it's not in your job description, like, okay, well, what can I do to help my teammate? You know, they're behind. Let me do something for them. Behaviors that are not in line with service, dismissing patients thinking that, you know what, I don't think this patient can afford it. So I'm not going to provide the same service as I do other patients. No, no, we still provide the same service no matter what. Ignoring each other, assuming patients understand and not asking them what questions they have. Asking that question of, like, okay, so what questions do you have? That's service because you're giving up more of your time to help the patient understand what's important for them.
Thank you. That's great. And finally, it all comes together in your final core value, which is teamwork and everybody participating. Tell us a little bit about what teamwork means at Camanzuli Dental Excellence.
Well, I mean, teamwork is a very easy concept for a lot of patients and staff members to really understand. I mean, it's we see examples of that in professional sports, and so it's an easy concept to understand. But there's a lot of details about working together that needs to be really always communicating, right? Asking team members if what help can I offer you, accepting help from another team member as well. You know, not trying to do it all yourself. Making sure that all tasks are completed and being a teamwork, like you're aware that there are other tasks that the practice needs that maybe not is your role, but what are they and how can I help achieve them? Being prepared and helping each other prepare with systems of inventory management and but also patient management. You know, what are examples of not being a team player? Being a know-it-all. Oh, I know that already. Yeah. Not helping anyone. I'm just focusing on I'm doing right now, what I'm doing, and uh, what everybody else is doing doesn't matter to me. Um, uh, Only focusing on their little task, their little world. Uh, Not finishing task and whining, complaining that that there's, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that. Assuming something isn't your job. Well, if there's a job that you're identifying and that you're realizing is not getting done, well, one, do it, and then bring it to the team and say, hey, I think we're not looking at this, and we should all do this together. How can we work together to achieve the teamwork value?
You know, this crest is just terrific. I really love it. And so basically
Thanks,
what
Richard.
you're saying is that the crest, the cheerfulness, respect, excellence, service, and teamwork is what then leads into creating personalized, comfortable dentistry and healthy, confident smiles.
That's it. That's my vision. That's exactly what I want to do. I want my team members to understand that. I want my patients to understand that. That's how we operate. That's how we live. That's what
And
we
that
do.
and that's just fantastic. The way that it's defined so clearly so that everybody knows where they stand, what they're striving for, and has a set of values to guide them along the way. Dr. Robert Cavanzulli, thank you so much for sharing all of that with us. It certainly is a breath of fresh air for everyone.
My pleasure, Richard. Thank you.